All right, guys. This will be the third and the last textbook that we'll be reviewing. Okay, we'll be like reviewing textbooks that have to do with history taking of patients and clinical examination. All right. So the last textbook we'll be looking at is an introduction to clinical diagnosis in the tropic, and this book was written by Professor A O Falase, who is a professor of medicine at the University of Ibadan. That's UI. So the focus is to have a review on an introduction to clinical diagnosis in tropics by A O Falase. Okay, so this is a textbook. All right, it's a very good textbook for you to master the art of history taking in your patient and what physical examination of your patients. Okay, so it is revised and expanded because I know the first one was first printed in 1997. Okay, so this companion to tropical diagnosis retains its original purpose. Okay, that's a full description of approaches, techniques of examination and diagnosis steps. Okay, the author is a professor of medicine at the University of Ibadan. Right. So, an introduction to clinical diagnosis in tropics by A O Falase is a valuable resource for understanding medical diagnosis in tropical regions. Okay, so let me provide you some few details about his book. The author is A O Falase. The first time it was published was 1997, like I told you guys. The company that first published this book was Spectrum Books Limited, and this book has a whopping 202 pages. For you to master the whole human body, I'll say that these 2 pages, this book has been highly summarized and is very good for you. All right, this is how it looks like. Brand new one. This is how it looks like. Very neat. Has the medical color, that's blue, and you will enjoy reading it. Okay, the pages are colorful. Right. So I have a way plenty stuff to read. So this revised and expanded edition serves as a companion for tropical diagnosis, maintaining its original purpose, and the purpose is to provide a comprehensive description of diagnosis approaches, and also for you to master all the examination techniques and master all the diagnosis steps. So whether you are an experienced clinician or just starting out, this book offers practical hints and covers various aspects, including you get to learn all the approaches and the techniques. Okay, how to approach a patient, and if a patient gives you permission to examine them, how do you go about this? All right, so learn about effective diagnostic method tailored for tropical conditions, and how to handle psychiatric patients because they are special patients. They are not really thinking in their sane memory. Okay, so you explore considerations specific to psychiatric cases. So pediatric diagnosis, you understand diagnostics approaches for sick children, including the ones that have to do with nutrition. Okay. Then also you learn basic laboratory techniques. You get insights into essential laboratory procedures for clinicians. The author was what Professor A O Falase, and he brings expertise from the University of Ibadan, making this book a very valuable resource for medical professionals working in tropical regions. Okay, so guys, that's it about an introduction to clinical diagnosis in the tropics, and the book was written by Professor A O Falase. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Try to get a copy of this book so that you can be able to master your history taking and physical examination in patients. All right, see you guys. Bye.